morning, CCHS. My name is Avery, and I'm here to bring you the daily announcements. Today is Monday, April 15th. It is an A-Day, day 142 of the school year. The quote of the day comes from Albert Schweitzer. She said, "Do something wonderful, people may imitate it." For lunch, we will be dining on goulash, salad, fresh fruit, breadsticks, and milk. Let's send it over with the standing announcements.
Hello, my name is Jake with the standing announcements. Driver's ed packets for the next session are on the counter in the office. The next session begins Tuesday, May 7th. You must be signed up by the end of the day on Tuesday, May 7th to attend. See Virginia office with any questions. Need a snack for ISAPS this week? iJag will be selling snacks before school and during seminar in the Commons today, tomorrow, and Thursday. $1 for each item. There is no school on Friday due to professional development. That's all we have for the stating announcements. Let's take a look at the seminar schedule.
Hello, my name is Kennedy with the seminar schedule. Today's seminar is closed for ISAS testing. Tomorrow, the speech team will meet at the auditorium. Wednesday, there's a student government meeting in room 304 and small group choir rehearsal in the auditorium. Thursday, Panther Pack will meet in the corner conference room, and there will be an FFA chapter meeting in the Commons. That's all we have for the seminar schedule. Let's send it over to the activities calendar.
Hello, I'm Max with the activities calendar. Let's take a look at the results from this weekend's competitions. Today, the girls' golf team will travel to Lakeview Country Club for the Winterset Invitational. Athletes need to be dismissed at 11:15 for an 11:30 bus. Tournament will start at 1. The boys' tennis team will take on Sheraton at the Swick Courts. Action will begin at 4:30. The girls' tennis team will travel to Sheraton to take on the Chargers. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:05 for a 2:20 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The JV boys' track and field team throwers will travel to Lenox for their contests. Athletes need to be dismissed at 3 o'clock for a 3:15 bus. Throwing will begin at 4:30. Tomorrow, the boys' golf team will compete against Clarinda at Crestmore. Golfers will tee off at 4 o'clock, with the girls' soccer team will host Sheraton at home. Action begins at 5:30. The track and field teams will travel to I-35 for Interstate 35 Co-Ed Invitational. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:15 for a 2:30 bus. Field events will begin at 4:30, with the running events to follow at 4:45. Thursday, the boys' tennis team will compete in doubles events at Graham Park and Carroll against the Ballard Bombers and the Kemper Catholic Knights. Athletes need to be dismissed at 12:45 for a 1 o'clock bus. Action will begin at 4 o'clock. The track and field teams will travel to Winterset for the Winterset Co-Ed Invitational. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Field events will begin at 4:30, with the running to follow at 5. The golf teams will travel to Shenandoah for their meet. Golfers will be dismissed at 2 o'clock for a 2:15 bus. Golfers will tee off at 4:30. The girls' tennis team will travel to Audubon to take on the Wheelers. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The girls' soccer team will take on Kemper Catholic and Carroll. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2 for a 2:15 bus. The game will begin at 4:30. The boys' soccer team will host Kemper Catholic at Panther Field. Game times on Bound do not make sense, so we will get back to you with those official start times after we check with Coach Malmager, Mr. Malmager. If you are watching this, email Mrs. Arnold. Friday, the girls' tennis team will compete at the Knoxville tournament. Athletes need to be dismissed at 1:30 for a 1:45 bus. Tournament will begin at 4. The boys' tennis team will travel to Clark to take on the Indians. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The girls' golf team will also be in action at the Osceola Municipal Golf Course versus Clark. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The boys' soccer team will travel to Riverside to take on the Bulldogs. Athletes need to be dismissed at 1:45 for a 2 o'clock bus. The varsity games will begin at 5, with the JV to follow at 6:45. Saturday, the boys' tennis team will compete in a tournament at Atlantic High School. Athletes need to catch a 7 a.m. bus. The tournament will begin at 9. Let's send it back to the newsroom to wrap up the announcements.
There are no birthdays to celebrate at CCHS today. Have a great day, and as always, remember to respect yourself, others, and this place.